Hey, what is up you guys? It is me, Riley, and today I'm going to do something that I have been preparing for. Well, I prepared for it originally like a month ago, and then I forgot I did, and I forgot I had these questions from people, and I forgot I had asked for questions from people, and I forgot I had picked out the questions I wanted to answer. So, yeah, now I am here today to answer all the questions from the Q&A video that I asked people for questions for on the Still Buffering Facebook group, like September 15th or something like that, like mid-September, and I completely forgot that I asked for them. So I had questions picked out that I wanted to answer, and I'm going to answer them. Basically, I asked the Still Buffering Facebook group if they had any questions about teening or teens of today or anything of that nature. So yeah, I just wanted to answer the ones that I thought would be most interesting for people to listen to. So let's get started. As a teenager who's become internet famous, have your friends learned about the podcast, and has it changed how your friends and peers treat you? Then there's another right below it. How has your teen experience changed since starting the podcast? And my friends know about it, but no one my age really listens to podcasts that much. I mean, I'm gonna be honest, if I didn't have family that was doing podcasts and like had family that started it, I wouldn't listen to podcasts. I think a lot of teenagers have to have something going on like that they can look at, and we get really distracted or like really bored if we're just listening to something, like we're in class and we're just listening to a lecture. But my friends do know about it, people in my school do know about it, and sometimes they ask me questions like, where are you going for your live show? Or like, how many people listen to your podcast? Or how do you get to go half day for that? And all sorts of stuff like that, which actually was another question that someone had asked, which was, how are you a half day student? And yes, if you didn't know, I am a half day student, and I'm only a junior in high school. I get in at 8 when everyone else does, and then my last class is over at 12 instead of being over at 3:20 like everyone else's classes are over. And basically they have it so if you only have a certain amount of credits left that you need out of your required credits, and you have something that you are passionate about and something that like you want to go into as a career that you think you could spend more time that would be more beneficial to you than actual school would for the second half of the day, they give you an extended learning opportunity where you can go and do that and work on that. Like if you play a sport, go work in your sport. If you were into art, you can go work on art, like go to an art studio somewhere or just go home and work on it. And for me, it was the podcast and YouTube and internet basically, and editing and stuff like that. So yeah, I explained to the school board, which they were very confused. They'd never heard of anything like a podcast before, but I explained to them what my podcast was, and I told them how many people listened to it, and I told them what we had done and how we go on tours and stuff sometimes that require me to miss school. And I only needed like 5 credits left before this year to graduate, so next year I'll only need 2 credits. So yeah, I am really close to being done with school. I could have finished all in 1 year and graduated after my junior year, but I thought it would be better just to go half day 2 years in a row, and I get to come home half day and work on editing and learning new techniques and recording the podcast and recording videos and all sorts of stuff. So yeah. The next one I thought was really interesting and also kind of made me a little scared. A few of these actually did, thinking about the future. But this one said, what adulting do you most look forward to, and what teening do you least look forward to leaving behind? Which is crazy that people ask me this, because I'm like, I'm a kid, what are you talking about adulting? But I think about it, it's like, I'm gonna be an adult in like 2 years, less than 2 years, and it's crazy to me to think about that. Like, I don't usually think about that. I kind of forget that I'm old now. But I'd say the adulting I most look forward to is, I don't even know, living on my own maybe? I'd say that, yeah, adulting I most look forward to would be either living like in an apartment with other people, or living with a roommate in college, or living by myself. And the teening I least look forward to leaving behind, honestly, having someone to do my laundry for me and do dishes and stuff at home. I am going to miss that. I'm going to miss having someone cook for me all the time, because I can't cook. I don't know how to cook. I don't know how to do laundry. I mean, I've done laundry before, but like never completely by myself. I've always, never just done my laundry, and I can wash dishes, but I've never had to do it on a regular basis. Like whenever dishes need to be washed, I'm not the only one to do it. So yeah, God, 2 years from now, I'm not gonna have anyone to do any of that for me, but yeah, that's probably what I'm gonna look forward to having and not look forward to leaving behind. What careers are you and your friends looking into? Specifically, are they more traditional careers or ones that have popped up in the last decade or so? Whenever anyone asks me what job I want to look into and what I want to do when I grow up, I don't really know what to say because I know what I want to do. Like, I know if I could pick a goal, like an end point that I wanted to be at, I know what that would be. But I don't really know what to do to get there. And if I had to guess what I wanted to do to get there, it would not be a traditional path that all people would follow, like going to high school and then graduating college in 4 years and getting a job in the field that you got your major in, and then just like finding a house where you went to college and living there forever and stuff like that. If I could pick my dream job, I would love to be an actress. I've done theater all my life, and I love musical theater, but because it's pretty much all that's been available for me. But the few straight shows, or non-musicals, if you don't know what a straight show is, that I've been involved in are the ones that I love most, which is so weird because all sorts of theater people love like musicals and the singing and dancing and the choreography, but I love the acting. Like, I like singing and dancing, and I like learning how to do them and being in musicals to be able to learn how to do it better, but I love acting. Like, being on stage and just being a part and not having to worry about singing and dancing and just like becoming that character whenever you're on stage is just like, it's what I love the most. And yeah, acting in straight shows or acting in movies or TV or stuff like that, that would be the all-time dream. What is one cool teen thing that you think older people should learn, watch, or listen to? That is a really hard one. I don't know if it's a cool teen thing because I've never met anyone else that's really into this artist, but Dodie Clark is my favorite YouTuber. Donna Waddle, if you didn't know, I'll put her link like right here next to that picture and all these pumpkins, which, by the way, it's October and Halloween is just in like a week, and I decorated my little shelves and I have bats and I have like a sugar skull candle and a stack of potion books and glowing pumpkins that make music if you make a loud noise, and little pumpkins like all over my shelves, like right, like there, and there, and there. Like I have pumpkins everywhere. But yeah, I'm very excited for Halloween. What was the question? Oh, I said I was gonna put Dodie's link to her channel like right here. But she is my favorite artist ever, even though she started out as a YouTuber. Her EP, which is like a small album, is coming out at the beginning of November. I'm so excited, and one of her singles is out now that you can get if you pre-order her album, which I did as soon as I found out about it. And I saw her in concert a few weeks ago, and it was amazing, and she's amazing. And that is one teen thing that I don't think a lot of adults are into, that if you are an adult or another teen and you have not listened to her, you should go listen to her right now. My personal favorite song of hers is Would You Be So Kind, but I also love Sick of Losing Soulmates, and all of them are so good, so go listen to that. Someone asked me Clinton or Trump, and I don't like stating my political opinions on the social media. No, I'm just kidding. If you follow me on Twitter, which if you don't follow me on Twitter, you should, by the way. But during the presidential debates, I have live tweeted all three of them. Now that they're all three over. And if you want to know if I prefer Hillary Clinton or Donald Trump, you should go check out those tweets, because that explains everything I feel about both candidates. And, you know, just to give you a preview in case you don't have your Twitter readily available, I'll put a few pictures of my tweets and how I feel about the candidates. So I will just put those there for you to look at. And the last question I'm going to answer, pizza or tacos? Pizza. That was just a handful of the questions that I got. I think like over 100 questions asked in the comment section of that post that I put on the Facebook group, and I do intend to go back and answer some other ones later because there were so many good ones. I mean, I still have ones here that I didn't get to answer, but there were so many good questions there, and I would love to answer all of them, so I am going to do my best to go back and answer some of the other ones in a later video. Yeah, I hope you guys liked my question and answer. It was my very first question and answer, and I liked it a lot. It made me feel all professional answering questions that people had asked me. But yeah, I hope you all enjoyed that. And if you did and you want to be notified every time I post a video, one of them will be another question and answer. And if you ask me a question on the Facebook group, there's a chance that I can answer your question. And if you want to ask me another question, you can put it in the comments down below, or you can go join the Still Buffering Facebook group and you can ask me another question on there. The original post is probably so far down you would never be able to find it because people post so much on there, it's crazy. But yeah, you can just post anything on there and I will see it. I try to look at everything on there, and I will answer it if I think it would be a cool question to answer, or if I think it's funny. If you want to ask me a funny question like pizza or tacos, then I will answer that too. So thank you all for watching. If you want to be notified, you can subscribe to my channel. I have other videos that will be here at the end of the video. They'll be somewhere like right here, I think. I don't know. Or like along there, along the side, or it'll be on this side. Probably be on this side. Along here. There are videos over there of mine that you can also go check out. And yeah, I hope you guys like this video, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!